It is the end of a very long and sweaty week. My skin is feeling a bit congested and I do need a little bit of a booster to clear out the pores and prevent any acne from coming up or any bits that I already have on my face. I have 2 products that I use to clear my skin, to do like a thorough acne boosting mask. I have something that I consider to be a booster, and it's a little bit of a secret ingredient that is usually discouraged from being used with this mask, but I'm going to show you how I use it and how I use it in a way that doesn't irritate my already very sensitive skin. So if you're looking to glow up your skin, clear out your pores, and prevent any congestion or remove any congestion that's already there, and also clear out any pimples that you may have on your face already, this is the video for you. Before I start using the mask, I have to clean my skin, and I'm going to use Aquanil, and I'm going to double cleanse with this. The reason why I'm using Aquanil instead of some of my other one-shot cleansers is because this does not leave any residue behind on the skin at all. So just 2 pumps. Massage this into the skin. And I'm just using warm water on this flannel to remove the first layer of sunscreen and makeup that I have onto my skin. And I'm avoiding the eye area. I have makeup on my eyes. I'm just avoiding it for now. I'm going to remove that later with a little bit of Almay makeup remover. And let's do the second cleanse. Just lightly pat dry my face and my skin is ready for the first mask layer. This is the product I'm going to be adding to my skin first. It's the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. It is $8.70 from the Ordinary website, from Ulta, and also Sephora. So I think across the board it's the same cost. It's a pretty large bottle. I use it for so many different reasons. This is one of the main reasons I use it for my face, and it is my secret ingredient to double masking in a way that clears the skin a bit of an extra way. A boost is what I like to call it. I'm just putting it directly onto my hands and rubbing it into my skin. And you can see I put it all over my skin, and I like to massage it in and then go over again to make sure no areas have been missed. And by this time I can start to feel a little bit of tingling. My skin is very sensitive. I have rosacea, I mention that often. And I mention that because if people have sensitive skin, they tend to avoid acids, direct acids, because your skin may turn really red and it may be very irritating. I totally understand that. I know my skin is starting to get a little bit red. I do this in the evening. I'm ready for bed right now. These are my sleeping clothes, and I always do it in the evening because overnight my skin will kind of calm down with my aftercare products, my skincare. But the benefits of this are so extraordinary that I really don't want to miss out on using direct acids, because it helps clarify and really boost radiance to my skin so much. It improves the texture and tone, radiance, and the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it makes your complexion so much brighter. It fades dark spots from sun damage, and it helps manage acne conditions. Exfoliation is the key here for what I'm doing today. It helps break down the bonds between dead skin cells, and it allows those dead skin cells and oil to easily be removed. It improves skin tone and texture. From removing those dead skin cells, your skin's gonna look a lot glowy. And of course, my main concern is acne and congested skin or clogged pores. So it can be like blackheads, whiteheads, active pimples, or any that are coming to the surface, especially if you have a blackhead issue. With this double mask step, this makes my skin ready for the second step and helping it to like clear everything away even easier. One of the things about glycolic acid is it's not encouraged to be used with a second acid, but I'm going to do that today, and I'm doing this really carefully. I've done this many times. Yes, I know it's going to cause a little bit of redness, so if your skin is really super sensitive, don't do this 2-step process. Just do one of the steps and ignore the other. So it's actually been about 15 minutes, and I'm leaving this onto my skin. I'm not going to wash it off. If your skin is super, super sensitive, you can wash it off. I'm going to leave it alone. And the second step is another ordinary product. It's the salicylic acid 2% mask. This one also has charcoal and kaolin, and it's going to help super clear out those pores. If you want the glowiest, healthiest skin, this is going to help. With the second step, it's going to pull everything out. Salicylic acid already does that job, but the glycolic, the 2 steps, it's like extra. I keep saying it's a booster, and I mean that. It's like a booster mask, clear out, getting ready for nice, beautiful, clear, glowy skin. This product is $13.80. You can get it at Ulta, Sephora, and also from The Ordinary's website, the same price across the board. So what you're gonna do is add this to the areas of your skin that have the most congestion. You can put it all over your face if you want. I just am going to do it on certain areas. And you wanna apply it to dry skin. So if you do rinse off the glycolic, just wait for your skin to dry before applying this. And the areas where I have the most congestion are my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin. So that whole T-zone area. And the salicylic acid benefits are that it treats acne, it reduces blemishes, it improves the skin texture. It's a BHA, a beta hydroxy acid, that is a chemical exfoliator. So it's not like a physical exfoliator like beads or flannel that I use to wash off my skin. This will help create smoother, clearer skin and reduce the appearance of acne, dark spots, and other skin imperfections. Your skin will be really glowy when you wash this off. How it treats acne is by dissolving that glue. It's like the dead skin cells, the oil. It also reduces blemishes. It removes those dead skin cells and clogs the pores and stops your skin from making and producing further blemishes and congested skin. It also controls excess oil. And someone who has very oily skin, I can absolutely say this works so well at removing any excess oil you have on your skin and help with calming over oil production. And it does help with a mild anti-inflammatory, so it soothes any blemishes, red marks that you have on your skin that are really irritated. I'm just going to set a timer for 10 minutes and leave this on my skin no longer than 10 minutes. That's all you need. I'm just going to remove everything from my skin, including the glycolic, with this flannel. I have warm water on it. It really easily removes, so you don't have to be rough with rubbing the mask off of your skin. If you find that your skin is too sensitive to this, just splash your face with some water and remove it that way instead of using the cloth or flannel. But I like to use the cloth because it's a little bit extra exfoliation. It's the manual exfoliation instead of the actual chemical from the 2 products. This has the little bit extra that removes all the product plus any oil, dead skin cells onto the cloth itself. And remove any of the excess water gently with your towel. If you had any bumpiness, congested skin, clogged pores, blackheads on your nose, it feels so incredibly smooth after doing this double mask. My nose feels like so smooth right now, and the rest of my skin feels really darn smooth, but my nose is really noticeable because it was so bumpy. I had a lot of clogged pores on my nose. I'm not gonna lie, it just happens. I have large pores on my nose, on my cheeks, chin, and on my forehead, and they clog really easily. So this is something I really like to do, maybe every 2 weeks, to just really remove any congestion, get like a shiny, glassy glow to my skin. And now my skin is really ready for skincare, but because I did 2 active acids, I'm not going to do any of my acne products. I just really don't want to push it and irritate my skin. I've also been doing this growth factors 15% from The Ordinary, but I'm going to skip that just for tonight because I don't want to add anything that normally contradicts with the acids. I'm also going to skip my Malaysia, which is the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide gel. Even though it's super gentle, it is also an acne clarifying product, so I just don't want to push it. I want to keep everything a bit more calming. So I'm going to use the Earth to Skin Superfruits Banana Brightening Eye Cream. I love this eye cream. I don't like getting it into my eye because it does sting, so I like to keep it around the eye area. but not near the lids or too close to the eye line. But it is very gentle, it has wonderful ingredients, and it is very brightening. And to keep things really simple on my skin, all over my face, I'm going to add The Ordinary's natural moisturizing factors plus beta-glucan. It does not clog your pores at all. Very soothing, and it's very moisturizing. That went on so well. My skin is so clarified, it's so smooth that just went on my face like slippery. Lastly, I'm going to add the Biossance Squalane Ectoin Overnight Rescue. I don't know if I'm calling that the right name, if it's Ectoin or Ectoin. Can someone correct me and tell me how it's actually pronounced? Either way, it's a fantastic product. And I have my little spoon. This one is the golden one. Last time I used rose gold one. Oh, I don't need that much. I used too much last time as well. You only need like a tiny little bit. But this golden spoon is the cutest thing. Just need the tiniest amount. It really helps control how much I'm taking out of the container, and also so I'm not sticking my hands into the container. When you go to Sephora and you check all the products, the ones that you're able to test, anything that has a jar that's open and people are sticking their hands into, it smells weird. So honestly, if you check this product out at Sephora and you go and smell it, it smells funny, and I think it's because people have been sticking their hands in it. This doesn't have an odor at all. It's such a beautiful product, so I don't think it's a really great example, the ones that they have on display, of whether or not it has a scent, because it has no scent at all, and it's actually very smooth. Those products often get hard and glumpy because they've been sitting out there with who knows what, people sticking their hands in or whatever. I wouldn't trust it entirely, but if you trust and believe me, this is a beautiful product. I've been putting it on my neck, around my mouth. It goes really well with the growth factors. They complement each other very lovely. So I've been using them together. It really helps calm your skin. It's a rescue product, they say. So it's a bit perfect for this when you have a mask on, if your skin is really dry or dehydrated, to put it all over your face. I don't really want to put it all over my face. I'm just going to keep it to those little areas. I know tomorrow morning that my skin is going to feel so nice and smooth when I apply my morning skincare and my makeup and my sunscreen. It just like really goes on so smoothly. If you've tried this before, this two-step process of masking, let me know. Or if you've tried any of these products, I always recommend this glycolic acid. It is so useful for so many different things. I think I'm going to do a video on all the different ways I use this from head to toe, because there's so many different things you can do with this product. It's a pretty good size bottle. It's 8 ounces, 240 ml. And yeah, it goes a long way. I think they don't sell it anymore with this tip. It's terrible. The cover does not close properly. I've had the worst time with it. I think it's sold a little bit differently now with the top, but I still have so much left to go, so there's no need for me to repurchase until this one is done. I will be doing my follow-up growth factors video. I've been waiting in the mail for another bottle. There's a 4th bottle that I need, and the shipping has been incredibly slow, so I may or may not mention that. The shipping is terrible for some specific places that I purchase from. It's always great from Amazon, but not so great from some of the retailers, so that's not so fun. But I've been waiting for that, and that's why that video has been on delay, because I'm just almost out of my last bottle and I need the 4th one to finish the video. But that will be coming up. I think it really is the next video, so please subscribe and definitely be there when I have that going live, hopefully next week. Thank you.